Let's see, what are we doing? Moving you here. Coming? Are you being moved? Somebody moving you? There we go. Why won't anyone move you here? Can this not be reached? Is there an issue of some kind? Is this path not connected to other paths? Here. You're actually being moved this time? I hope so. We'll see. We'll see if you're actually being moved or not. Alright. I'm trying to get our cheetah over here, but we're having difficulties. But I hopefully fixed the path and now they can bring him over. I don't know. Looks like it might actually be moving though. Our elephant's expecting offspring. Oh my goodness, there's a lot going on. Why do they all have low welfare? They're just stressed? Okay, it's fine, I guess. I mean, it's not ideal, but... Come back. I want to see the baby elephant. Excuse me. Baby elephant time? Offspring due... Oh. June? Wait, it's September. You're just a little bit late on the... A little past your due date, I guess, maybe? Did I miss it? Well... Guess you're just eating first. That's fair. What are you? You're grown up. I don't know. I feel like there should be a baby elephant, but you're 4. Okay, that's not for ages. Never mind then. Ignore me. Oh, did my cheetah make it? Okay, let's deal with the cheetah's habitat. Is the cheetah finally over here? Where are you? Yeah. Okay. Animals. Zoo. There you are. Hey, baby. Okay, let's get this set up for you properly. Terrain. You need more soil. That's rock. A little bit more soil. Oh, less soil. More short grass. All right. All right. Almost there. There we go. Okay, cool. And then we need to get you some food and enrichment and stuff. Let's see if we have any food enrichment that applies to you. Maybe that carries over from our other animals. Yeah. So we got some sprinklers. It doesn't look like we have any food enrichment for you, so we're just going to go with a food tray. There's just one of you, so we're going to go with small. You don't need a water bowl because there's like a lot of that already. Maybe put your bedding over here under that tree. Sure, why not? Yeah, I mean, it's not a lot of enrichment for now, but it's something at least. So we'll just start there and maybe get one of the vets to start researching you. Vet research. You can research our new cheetah. I'm so excited. I haven't had one of the big kitties before. Hi. Oh, you're so pretty. Look at it. Oh my goodness, it's a really cute animal. Okay. Animal trading. Are there any more cheetahs? Because I really want a female cheetah so that we can mate them. That's not very high fertility. It's only 23%. It's a lot of conservation credits for something with that little chance of mating. Okay, well, we'll just give it a little bit longer. Let me also make sure that I've got staff that will work with this. So, oh, dang it, broken barrier. Call mechanic. Okay. And then I need the. Oh, thank you. This zoo is actually not one that I built from scratch. This is one where I'm doing the campaign mode. So the zoo came mostly pre-built, and then what I'm trying to do is just like fix it up. So I think this one, the main challenges are dealing with the, you're kind of like trying to get like these like tram running. Oh, we're supposed to get new cheetah apparently as part of this. I just wanted one. That's why I got it. But yeah, so I'm trying to kind of work within the constraints they already gave me, and it's actually sort of difficult because they have it all like built up super fancy. It made it like really hard to try and place additional things in here. I'm not used to having to like navigate around roofs and stuff either. Oh, that was a terrible zooming effect. But yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. If you have any ideas or anything you think would be fun to do in here too, just let me know and I will add it in. Yeah, right now I really want to get another cheetah so I can have baby cheetahs, because obviously what could be better than baby cheetahs? Right now I'm mostly just having like way too many springbok, which are also very cute, but they tend to kind of freak out about all the guests. Okay, let's see, where were we? We were doing this. So that's a broken barrier. The mechanic's been requested, so that's doing its thing. You can check if there's, I guess I just checked. I don't know how often the animals refresh. That's a line. I want cheetahs. Cheetahs. Yeah, she's the same one from before. It just doesn't seem like enough fertility to be worth the cost. Although there is a chance that she does have like a 25% chance of mating with him, so it's not like the worst thing. So sorry, that was a zebra. I got really excited for a second because I thought it was a baby elephant. Okay, my springbok probably need to calm down a little bit, but look at the babies. The babies are real cute though. Okay. Yeah, I might. Let's see, how's the zoo doing? We've got. We just have like a ton of springbok, like a lot of springbok, which isn't a bad thing per se. It's just so many. I don't know that I can count as a professional. I'm still pretty new to this game. Ah, yeah, see, I've got an animal that's escaped. As I said, I'm not doing that great with it. Kind of hoping that he'll just wander back in on his own. I don't know that a vet can reach him there. You gonna go back in for me? Please stop escaping. Oh my goodness! Did that animal okay? Do you see that? It just fell over. I don't... Okay, you need to... We called the mechanic on this, right? Mechanics requested. One alert. Gosh, what's happening? Everything's falling apart. Hey, baby, I'm gonna need you to go back in. Now like zoomed into a wall. There we go. Okay, I'm very excited about the baby giraffe, but we have a lot of other things going on. Okay, where's the baby giraffe? Yeah, I'm stressed too, Springbok. I'm stressed too. Okay, the mechanic's been requested. Let's just make sure. So one of the things that can happen in this game is there's a bunch of different work zones. So sometimes if you have work zones that don't have any habitats in them, they aren't able to, no one's able to actually like get to them, which is not really ideal. Entrance area, that should all be part of the entrance area. We also probably want it to be part of, what areas do we have? Food court, lake. Those can be, no, you should be in there too. Food court side, no. Lake, water, and power. Entrance area, that should probably also be in there. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you just want to make sure that everything is in a work zone, because otherwise sometimes no one's actually going to be able to reach things, which is really not ideal. Okay, I know that this barrier is broken. It's been broken forever though. Can like nobody get here to fix it? A mechanic has been requested. Alright, let's see what's going on with our mechanics. So our staff, I'm glad that we have more research into barriers, but I need you guys to be doing stuff. Okay, mechanics. Oh, there's no staff zone in this work zone, I think. So let's double check that. So the lake, water, and power, attic work zone is over there. Okay, it does have some staff buildings in it. It's really far away from where it's going, but that's fine, I guess. So who should be assigned to this zone? That should have... Which mechanic? Mechanic. Entrance area, secondary area. Working. Somebody needs to repair this barrier. When an animal escapes, do they just stay in a box in the habitat, or does the box get transported to a work building? So when an animal escapes, they can kind of go anywhere. So it's kind of bad if it's a predator, because they can just straight up chase down guests, which is a bit upsetting for everyone. So this one's in a box, which is nice. I probably do want to unbox it, but I don't really want to unbox it that close to the entrance, because that's or not the entrance, to the escape portal. Okay, so it's over there. That's fine. They're doing their thing. One alert. I think I'm just being alerted to that one moving up. So yeah, when they escape, they can just run around. When you bring them back to the habitat, they're brought back in a box, so you can like leave them in the box in the habitat. I think they can end up in a building. Please stop trying to escape. Okay, stop. Alright. Barriers. You know what? I'm just gonna replace this one manually because nobody is coming and everyone keeps escaping and I don't like this. Which is not really the, like, best financial choice for fixing that, but at this point, nobody's fixing it. I don't know why. Yeah, you stay in there, little guy. You stay in there. Alright, let's see if we have any more cheetah options. I'm trying to keep an eye on the cheetah stuff because the cheetah we have is a bit on the older side, and so I really do want to get a second cheetah before he's too old to have any babies. You know what? Honestly, at this point, just because I'm not so sure about it. So what we're going to do with her is we're going to set her to quarantine first. If you send them directly into the exhibit, sometimes you can run into issues where they come already carrying a disease, and then any of the other animals in the exhibit can be exposed to the disease. So it's really rather harmful to all the animals involved. So, okay, so we need to increase education, we need to adopt more cheetahs, and we need to release 4 animals. So yeah, we're in a pretty good place to be doing that. So let's increase education. Let's get some education for the cheetahs. So, education. So what I want to do is I want to turn on the heat map for power to make sure that it would actually be powered here, and it looks like it would not be. I forget if these kinds of education stands require power, so let's check that first, and if it doesn't, we'll start there, and if it does, we'll bring some power in. So do you have a copy of this game, or do you just like watching people play? Yeah, not powered. So that requires power. We can get some power around here, I think. Utilities, power. Does that stretch far enough? This one stretches a little further. Okay, we'll put in that one. Exit. Where did I put the... Okay, so that's well within that. We wanted to go back to getting the education stuff. We'll get... maybe like... Again, I want the power grid so I know where I can put it safely. We'll put one... I don't know, maybe here. And then what you want to do every time you click one of these, I wish I did. My PC's too old. I'm a poor uni student. Oh, yeah. I totally get that. Yeah. Actually just got a new laptop and I'm really excited about it. It hasn't come yet, but I did the whole like Black Friday thing and I got one because I'm traveling a ton and I'm like, I miss my games. I just got home, which is why I'm like binge playing this. Ooh, yay, we increased education rating to 1.7 stars. Alright, so adopt and place 2 new cheetahs. So we adopted our second cheetah, but it's still working on that. What else are our goals for right now? Breed 6 new habitat animals to different species and release any 4 habitat species to the wild. Let's see. I can probably release some of my springboks. I have an absolutely ludicrous number of springboks. Zoo. Animals. Springbok. Are you grown up yet? No, you're not grown up yet. Yeah, generally speaking, you kind of want to release you usually want to release the males because they are they'll start having dominance battles with the other males, but he's still really young. So we can release one of the adult females. So these are kind of how appealing they are to the guests, and how much they lure the guests in. So maybe I'll do her because her appeal rating's not like super high, but she's healthy and like will do well in the wild. So let's release her to the wild. There we go. Yeah, good laptop. It's necessary if you travel a lot. Do you travel for work? I travel some for work. A lot of my travel now is for like friends, weddings, and just like the holidays and visiting family. But yeah, sometimes I'm traveling for work. I especially like it for work trips because like I'm not there with, you know, my husband or my family or anything like that. So I don't have like, I mean, I could go like hang out with my coworkers, but it's like I don't have obligatory. There we go. That's the word. I don't have like obligatory social interactions, so I want to be able to just play my games because I can play them guilt-free without being like I'm ignoring people. So I really like being able to play while I travel. I mostly just do a lot of crosswords when I travel, which is not nearly as exciting. Okay. How is the quarantine going for this guy? You done being quarantined yet? I feel like you've been quarantined forever. Bored of you being quarantined. Crosswords are great. Okay, I'm glad that that was to a crossword fan. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm not going to do crosswords if I'm going to be playing Planet Zoo, but it's also like I like to be able to leave this room. Not that this isn't a nice room of my house, but being trapped in the office on my desktop isn't always my favorite. Especially because like I just got a new, like we just bought our Christmas tree, and so upstairs it all smells like pine, and it's so nice. And I cannot smell it from down here, and I kind of wish I could be playing up there, but my laptop hasn't come yet, so I can't. So I want it for travel within my home as well, which sounds kind of lame, but it's nice. Yay, quarantine passed. Oh, it's raining. It's like pouring. That is a lot of rain. Okay. Quarantine passed. So I'm going to move you into the cheetah enclosure. The other thing I really like in this game is when, that's not how you make it go. When like the animals get wet, the fur gets all like slick and shiny. It's the great. I'm so good at words. Giraffe offspring. Are you about to have offspring? Are you actually? Because I feel like sometimes you flag me to tell you you're about to have offspring and then the animals don't. Oh yeah, lying down. Yeah. You always want to have your baby on a sprinkler. Baby! Baby! That's pretty cute. That's great. Ah, look at it, just wandering around. All right. Sorry, that was very exciting. Okay, what else do we have going on? We mostly just have a lot of very wet animals. But yeah, the like graphics and water, I don't know, I like the effect. The babies are the best part. They totally are. I love all the babies. Is this a baby? I think this might be a baby. Yes, the zebra. Ah, too far. Too far. You said uni earlier, so are you one of the people that say zebra instead of zebra? Hello, welcome. I'm doing well. How about yourself? Okay. So what we're doing now is, as the title says, we're just playing one of the campaign bits. So yeah, we're going through. We're trying to complete the campaign goals. We just got to bronze. We're trying to do silver now. So we need to breed 6 new habitat animals of different species and adopt and place 2 cheetahs. So we've adopted the 2 cheetahs. The second one should be being placed any moment now, I would hope. We'll see. Oh, this one's hiding. No rain for cheetah. Yes, England is one of the uni places. Sorry, I really enjoy the differences in like accents and pronunciations with all the different variants of English, which really annoys. Well, it doesn't actually annoy them, but um, it's something one of my Australian friends laughs at me a lot for because I get way overly excited about differences in how we say things. Um, okay, let's call a mechanic because this barrier is not doing so great, and I really don't want an escaped cheetah. That's not what I'm looking for. Oh, and look at you. You are, like, considerably bigger than he is. Alright, let's see if we have any more enrichment for the cheetahs now. Does not look like it. Let's maybe get some bedding under here so they have bedding that's dry in the rain. Yeah, I would love for there to be more. I mean, the research is still going, so we'll see if we can get more research for them. Sorry, my nose is itching. Okay. Yeah, the mechanic's actually repairing this fence, unlike all of our other fences. Are all of our elephants pregnant? Yes. I mean, except the male, but that's as it should be. We are researching the cheetah, right? Yeah. Okay. Do I just have like the busiest person ever researching the cheetah? I feel like there are not enough veterinarians, but maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? Animals are fighting for alpha status. Oh, okay. There we go. This is what I said. If you have too many males, they'll do that. What's my favorite habitat that I've made so far? My favorite habitat that I've made so far, actually made myself, is probably my crocodile habitat. Do you want to see it real quick? I should save this too, actually, because I haven't been doing this. I've been playing for a few hours, and I should really make sure I save my progress. Okay, load zoo. It is, I think it's the grassland zoo. Well, I'll just save, so we should be okay. And then we'll go back. Yeah, basically I'd started playing and I had no idea how to do any of it. And then I watched a bunch of different like tutorials and other people that were doing various like Let's Plays and things. There's one that I really like called, I think it's Pimp My Habitat, and it's on YouTube, and someone basically goes through and I think it's geekism, and whenever they take people's habitats and do it. So this is a zoo where like I built it all up from scratch. I think I need to edit it because I don't think my crocs can actually get up here. But I made this like weird little like platform, and the guests can go above it and look at the habitat, and meanwhile like my crocs have this like kind of donut shaped river to swim in around it. Like, I don't know, it's not super cool, but it's definitely one of the more interesting things I've done. This was like my first attempt at like one with a little bit of underwater viewing, which it has, but I don't know, they don't really swim up here very often, so it's not as exciting. I don't know, this one's really basic, but it's definitely kind of one of like the prettier ones because it's just got like a nice little oasis-y spring thing. I don't know. And then this one was really annoying to deal with because none of these animals like coverage, so they all get really mad at you if there's like any amount of coverage, which made it really hard to do. I love how much creativity you can have in this game. So, oh, his tail's poking out. I don't think that's how that's supposed to be. But yeah, so I found out after the fact that you can do this where you can check habitat, traversable area. So yeah, so you can see his traversable area, and he can't actually get up there. So if I wanted to do terrain stuff, let's maybe click on you so you can select an animal to show their traversable habitat. I mean, it says that where he currently is isn't traversable, so I know this is at least a little bit wrong, but smooth. Right, because I don't totally know what makes something traversable or not traversable. I know that you need to like remove water in order to do certain editing things. So if I want to like smooth this more, yeah. Yeah, because this is just sort of vertical, but I feel like there's got to be a way of doing it where it's a little bit less vertical. I don't know if I need to like click off of them and then back onto them to see how it goes. Eh. Because there's definitely certain things where I feel like they have more mobility than it says that they have. What about you? Where's the other one? There's another croc in here somewhere. Yeah, I don't know. Let's turn off this view for a second because I do want to get the water back in here. Terrain, smooth. So yeah, one of the things they say is just to make sure that you like smooth a lot of the edges when you do these things, otherwise it can sometimes be too steep for the animals to get in and out. So try doing some of that on the edges along here and see if that makes it any better. And then water. So this is obstructed. What are you obstructed by? Well, that's really shallow. That's not where I want it. I want it up a lot higher than that. Is it obstructed by a gator? Is there a gator in the way? It might be. Little baby in the water. Alright, well, whatever. Unbox all. Alright, well, whatever. Oh yeah, you totally could. It's something where it's so easy to just spend like way, way too much time on stuff. Okay, they're over there. I'm like, where did all of my alligators go? Alright, let's save this one and then go back to the other one because that's what the title actually says that I'm playing. Let's do. But yeah, like I said, that one I'd like better if it actually worked, but I don't know. It's still cool. It's fun to get to try and do new things with them. I'm doing the Great Caldera, right? We'll see. We'll find out. No, you're fine. It's nice to get to show off. At some point, I'll be able to make much cooler things, and I'll feel a lot more excited about getting to show stuff off. So I'm like, look what I did! It's awesome! As opposed to right now where I'm like, look what I did! It doesn't work! But that's okay. Things don't always work. Alright, so we're trying to breed more animals. Okay, so my springbok were fighting, so what I was going to do was see about my springbok. I have 2 males, 2 adult males, I think. There's you. You're one of the babies. And then I think you're my alpha. Yeah, so this is my alpha. It's got a little alpha symbol next to its gender. And then you're just a little baby. Alright, so let's click on you. Also, for the sake of genetic diversity, you usually want to get rid of the child because keeping the adult is, yeah, if you keep the child, then it's just going to be inbreeding with like its parents and siblings, so you don't really want that, obviously. So we're going to release the child. And that should help with all of like the infighting. So these are visiting avatars, and I think they're supposed to be helpful. Like they're supposed to give you conservation credits if you click on them. I've never seen that actually happen, but I know it's supposed to be a thing. But yeah. Call mechanic. Barrier research. Alright, so we should have more kinds of barriers soon, at some point. Okay, mechanic's en route. Let's make sure he's actually, yeah, he's en route. Cool. Sometimes it says people are en route, and they're very much not. Alright, what else do we have? I have all of these people. I feel like they could be researching more things. You can research that. Hold on. 1 second. I don't know if anyone plays the Harry Potter Wizards Unite game, which is basically just like Pokemon Go, but for Harry Potter. But my husband just texted me that apparently there's a Professor McGonagall in our house, so I need to catch that real quick, and then I will get back to playing properly. I guess everything's going fine, so I can probably let that happen. I can just hit play and let us keep earning money while this is going on. Don't mind me. This is definitely relevant to the game I'm playing. Come on. Don't be a pain to catch. Oh, we're getting alerts. Maybe I should not have left this running. No, they're just stressed. They're always stressed because they're like a really shy animal and it's a very crowded zoo. I guess I could see if we got a new kind of barrier. So one of the barrier things that you can get is one-way glass, which if we can get is kind of nice for them because it gives them a lot more privacy while still allowing them to visitors to see them. The other thing that I've heard people say to do is to get there we go. Do not disturb signs, and that allegedly helps the animals out. Okay, I'm done getting Professor McGonagall. We're cool now. All is well. So let's maybe put a couple of these little do not disturb signs around and see if that helps calm down these little beasties at all. Ugh, I hate when my room gets really bright because then I can't see things as well on the screen when it's nighttime on the screen and daytime in real life. Yeah, I'm not going to go out on a limb and say that it's popular here because Pokemon Go is definitely like way more popular, but it's a thing. I enjoy it. I like playing it. But I'm also kind of a sucker for anything Harry Potter, so that's not necessarily a fair assessment of how much quality of a thing it is. How good of a game it is. Alright. Let's see. Social stress. Yes, distress. Which, like, I say just stress, like stress isn't absolutely awful. But I don't know, the stress seems to be going down a little bit with those signs. That might be helping. Who knows? I tried. How are my cheetahs? They're very dark. I think there's supposed to be some key that you can press to like see better at nighttime, but I don't know which key it is. Maybe if I check in settings. Controls. Menu shortcuts. Miscellaneous camera controls. Nope. General shortcuts. There is a flashlight tool, if anyone knows what it is. Oh, camera torch, L. Did that work? There we go. Okay, cool. So now wherever I'm looking has a little flashlight on it. Do I have to hold? No, I shouldn't have it set to L. There they are. Oh, sleeping. Alright, well, hope they get along. I really just want us to get more habitat things for them because I would like to be able to give them more enrichment, but right now we just don't have much for them. Got like a lot of visitors though. I knew I should have brought an umbrella. Well, that's cool. I can't help you with that. I mean, I guess I could build more overhangs over all the guests, but I don't know. Some people prioritize the guests in this, and I really like prioritizing the animals, which is why this whole like zoo is so bizarre to me because I, like I said, this is a pre-built zoo, and so I got here and the zoo's like look at the staff. Like it's like we got caretakers, they've got a good number of keepers, but then it's like we got a bunch of security, we got a ton of vendors, like an absolutely insane number of vendors. And like 3 vets, and I'm like, I don't know. I feel like there should be more vets than that. I guess I can hire more vets. Hire a vet. Ploop. We'll get a couple. Alright. Zoo. Alright, let's see what our vets are up to. Our vets. Maybe we'll do secondary and entrance. And then we'll do vet research, get people researching all of our different little animals. What's going on with you? You're just sleeping, right? Yeah, everybody's just sleeping. Just get like concerned when I see them lying down sometimes. Ooh. We're about to have offspring. I mean, not like us, the zebra. Can you have a birthday? Baby! Baby! Hi, little one. Look at you. Oh, you're so pretty. Yeah, one of the other things with this is like they have, I don't know, they built it into this game where like all the animals have completely different, have like unique patterns and stuff on them, which makes me very happy. Alright, habitat. Let's see what we have for, what kind of zebras are they? Plain zebras. Alphabetical. Finding things is pain. Put that in. Let me put another one of those. Which part of America am I from? I'm from the West Coast. I grew up in California, so I've probably got a California accent. I do, actually. One of the stereotypical things of the California accent is all statements, even just like statements, not questions, sound like they ended a question mark because there's a light lilt at the end of sentences. Yeah, see, I did it. But it's also not super noticeable because it's one of, you know, it shows up in a lot of like TV and film and stuff, and BuzzFeed and all those places. Ah, it's swimming. I love it when they swim. Sorry, got excited. African wild dogs. Come back. Actually, they're probably going to start fighting for alpha before too long, because I've got a lot of them. Oh, were you playing? Yeah, little baby. Oh my goodness. They're so cute. Yep, they're gonna fight for alpha status, just like I said. Okay. Vet research is complete. Which animal did we just get research for? Elephants. Cool. We'll deal with that in a second. So first we'll deal with the status stuff in here. So we have animals. So yeah, right now we have 3 adult males, so or a few adult males. Let's see kind of what the difference is between each of them. So you are silver, you're not, oh, I guess you're an adult too, you're just very little. Alright. Genetics. Size, longevity, fertility. Yeah, I probably want to keep the original parent for now, so I'll probably release these 2. And actually, because his daughter just grew up, I might want to swap out the doggies. How often do I tend to stream? I usually stream. Well, this is actually my first time streaming on Twitch. I've streamed on YouTube before, but I've only ever had like my real life friends watch it there. Which I do videos that I edit rather than stream on YouTube. So if you're into like edited recorded videos, I have a channel there which is just Stina Streams, whereas this is StinaStreamsLive. But I do it at least once a week. I might do it more now that I have Twitch and people will actually watch. It's not as fun if nobody joins. If nobody's there, I'll forget to talk sometimes because I'm like, well, just me. But yeah, so that was a really long-winded answer to that. The answer is at least once a week. Typically more so on weekends because that's when I have more flexibility to play for longer. So yeah, Twitch is definitely the place to be for this. So this is, yeah, I was just kind of, I'm still really new to all of this. Like I made the YouTube channel like a month ago and then started streaming on Twitch today. So a lot of it's really pretty brand new. Wait, are my dogs gonna fight? I just cleaned up my dogs. Oh, yay. Okay, let's catch up real quick on what's happening. So, animals, doggies. I feel like that's an older notification, maybe. I just want to make sure she's on birth control because I think she is the offspring of him, which I need to double check, but I think she might be, so we're going to make sure that that is. I don't know, maybe she's not. Does it say? Oh, she's adopted. Okay, maybe it's just fine. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Honestly, I started doing it because I work full-time and I'm also attempting to write a fantasy novel, and both of those take up a lot of brain power and time, and I would just feel really guilty whenever I'd play video games, which was a huge shame because I really do love playing video games. And so this is nice because it's like a creative outlet, but it's a creative outlet where I can still feel like I'm producing something and giving stuff back, but it's also like I just get to play around. Where it's like I have fun with writing too, but like I don't get to just play around. So it's nice to have something like this where, I don't know, it's a lot less pressure. And the nice thing about streaming rather than doing the edited videos is it's a lot less work because editing the videos isn't like a crazy amount of work, which is probably just because I don't do a lot of editing. I just kind of trim out long silences and fast forward through things. But yeah, I don't know. It's good. Thank you. Yeah, I know. I shouldn't feel guilty about playing games. It's hard not to, though, just because it's like, I don't know. I've got so many things going on that it's, I don't know. It can be such a time sink, but it's a time sink that I love, so I shouldn't feel guilty. What am I doing? I should have water because my voice is getting dumb. Alright, so we just got more research done for these guys. So we can add in some more trunks and logs and get that spruced up a little. It's not that fancy, but it makes them a lot happier. So hopefully, now that we have that in there, we can start getting some Biba iguanas. Excuse me. May I click on you? Compare mates. Do they have a decent chance of mating? 63. Yeah, they're alright. They can make it work. My wild dog should not fight for alpha status. Unless females fight for alpha status in this. Maybe with these dogs it's the other way around. Let's see what their things have to say. Social needs. They're extremely social. They live in packs with an alpha male and female who both lead the group. The males in a pack are all related. Females migrate into the group from their natal pack when they are around a year old. Oh. Okay, so I probably should have left the males. So next time they reproduce, I'm going to leave the males and reduce the number of females. Subordinate dogs don't have pups, but they help raise the pups of the alpha pair. Okay. Yeah, it's probably the females, actually, that are fighting for alpha status then. So, how do they compare? You are captive birth, so you're the child. Compare mates. Yeah, see, that's got the full range because it's inbreeding, which also is a little inbreeding note. So, why don't we release her then? I used to watch so many documentaries. I don't anymore because, like I said, I don't have time for things, which, you know, I say like I haven't been sitting here streaming for 2.5 hours. But I generally don't have time for things. I make time for things. It's fine. But I have not made time for documentaries. All right, so what were our goals right now? We're trying to breed 6 new habitat animals, different species, which I feel like we've done. I think we're just waiting for some more of them to actually give birth. I think we've got a lot of different species that are pregnant, like all of our elephants. Cheetahs are not pregnant yet. The wild dogs have already had babies. The iguanas have not yet. The zebras have. The cheetahs have. Oh, I didn't see the baby cheetah. Hi. Hello. You're so cute. Oh, deceased animal. Uh-oh. Alright, well, the vet's been called. So I think whenever you have a diseased animal, you want to make sure that you're doing the vet research for whatever disease is active. So maybe we'll have her switch over. David Attenborough documentaries are the best. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's definitely one of those species where it's like the ladies fight. Okay, who's fighting this one? So Springbok, I think it's male. The view of the Springbok is not great at all. Well, I'm sorry. I'm doing what I can. If I just shift some... Am I still in camera? Let me check where my camera is. Oh, I'm in it. Oh, good. Okay. It's just really sunny in this room, which you can probably tell by the background. Okay, so... Which animals are fighting? Probably the Springboks. I feel like it's always the Springbok, but maybe it's not. Ooh, maybe it's the elephants this time. Or not the elephants. Giraffe. Okay, so you're being transported. Yeah, the Springbok, it's the males that tend to do the fighting for dominance. So you just grew up. Is it you? Oh, you're so good though. Nope, don't inbreed. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. Don't do that. Contraceptives. Did that help that I applied them too late? Hopefully not. Can you imagine just like running up to an animal to try and like apply emergency contraceptives? Like the worst zoo job. Alright. Yeah, the problem is I like both males now, because before it was like the ones that I was releasing to the wild were like distinctly lesser quality, but I don't think that's the case this time. Bah. Although I'm probably actually getting to a point where I should potentially release all of the males and just get a new male so that the herd does not get too inbred. Okay, let's see. I mostly just really want, maybe I should make sure that, because I really want to get my cheetahs happier, so maybe what I should do is make sure that the research that we're doing is for all of the carnivores, because they're the most likely to have overlapping objects. Meh. Alright, whatever. I guess there weren't that many carnivores. We don't have a lot of carnivores in the zoo. I don't want you guys to fight for alpha status. Barrier status. And I should probably make sure that they're like periodically maintaining the barrier, because I feel like they don't do that very well on their own without me calling them to maintain it. I don't really know why that is. I may not be streaming for too much longer. I'm getting pretty hungry, but I will keep playing for Vigil because it is fun. Sure, we'll do shelters and climbing. Why not? Why are people unhappy? Marketing? And marketing is not high enough? I don't know. I think my zoo's doing fine without marketing. Alright, let's see what people have to say about my zoo. Yes, the litter is disgusting. I'm sorry about that. I've been trying to put more trash cans around, but as you can see, there's a bin right there, and you guys just ignored it. Which doesn't really seem like my fault. But that's fine. We can put more bins around if you guys are going to be like that. Put them next to where you guys happen to be putting trash. Meh. Replace. Okay, I don't. It's right here. It's not that hard, people. Place that one. Alright, let's add another bin over here. I think that looks like most of the litter locations. Oh, there's one like on the stairwell. Ugh, people are gross. Get my husband to deliver me food. See, the problem is, part of why I have so much free time this morning is because he's watching a sports game, so he's watching his football upstairs, so I feel kind of rude to be like, haha, I'm playing a much more important game than the game that you're watching. You can tell mine's more important because people are watching me. Yeah, I don't think that's how that works. It's alright. He'll probably send me a message when his game's up, and then we can both go get food together. Oh, babies. Oh, they're so cute. Sprinkler. Are you gonna play with the sprinkler or just stare at it? Stare at it and walk over it. That's cool. That's cool too. You do you, baby. Why is the pizza facility without power? Pizza facility should not be without power. Oh, call mechanic. Alright, let's check the social groups of cheetahs. Because, oh, look at them side by side. That's so cute. Probably increase their meal quality. I think that's fine. I just wish that I had more things that were good for them. Alright, let's check their social group to see if what they did well with. Female cheetahs are solitary animals. They live and hunt alone. Males are often found in pairs or trios that live together and assist each other when hunting. These male cheetah groups often become very close and will pine for each other when separated. Aww, that's really cute. The cheetahs are about to mate. Bye. Oh, time to go to the bathroom. Alright, well, you guys can do that in private. Alright. Alright, guess. Want more education. Well, I don't know. I'm trying, guys. I'm doing my best. Yay!
Oh, good to see the breeding and release programs are going from strength to strength. That's the ticket. And I also see you've adopted a number of cheetahs. You're you're gonna have your work cut out keeping them happy. Cheaters rarely prosper. Sorry, I've been sitting on that ever since you got them. Right. I should get back to packing. Now, where did I put those snow boots?
Alright. Sorry. That went down the wrong way. Cool. Let's see. What do we have going on? We got... My solar panel is failing. Well, the mechanic has been requested for like a while now, so I don't know what you want from me. What other notifications do we have? Oh, did we finish researching giraffes? That's exciting. And then pizza doesn't have power, which is always a sad time. Oh, don't inbreed. No. Did I not get there in time? I feel like I didn't. No inbreeding. Too late, I guess. Alright, do we... I feel like we should... Call keeper. Incorrect sex ratio. Okay, what is the correct sex ratio? There. View animal management. Alright, what do we have? We have alright, what is okay, let's click on her. Let's look at the Zoopedia. Males leave their mother's herd and join a bachelor herd. So we probably want to trade out our males then. So where's my animals? So you're still okay, you're still young. You probably are supposed to be released to the wild. And who else? You're still a baby, so you should be okay. You probably need to be released. Releasing a gold one feels... I don't like the idea of releasing a gold one, but my animals are all going to be inbred if I don't, so I guess I should just release him. It'll be fine. Okay, where animals? There. I know what I'm doing. Release. Goodbye, Rosie. Alright. Is anyone repairing this? It's been requested like a while ago. Are you a mechanic? Do we not have enough mechanics? Is this not in one of the zones? Is that why it's a problem? Okay, let's double check our zones again. Staff. Work zones. Edit work zone. Alright, in this work zone. Yep, you should be in this work zone too. Okay. So this is work zone secondary area. So let's see. Zoo, staff, keepers, mechanics. Okay, we probably want maybe a second keeper for secondary area, I think. So zoo. Oh, did I just do keeper? I didn't mean to do keeper. I meant to do a mechanic. Well, whatever. We have more mechanics. That's fine. Secondary area. Okay. I'm going to do. Oh, it's a pretty lion. Sorry, I got distracted. All right, I'm going to do. Keeper, not keeper. Don't let me buy another keeper. Mechanic. Zoo. Okay, so the new mechanic is going to be in secondary area. And I want to also make sure that he's not being overpaid just because he's new. And who's our other new one? How are you doing? You're being overpaid. You're happy with that? Sure, that's fine then. Okay. There we go. Mechanic's running a hair. Good. Getting a new mechanic was the right choice, apparently, because all of these things are not doing well. Hi. Did you have offspring? Okay, so the other thing I was going to do is I was going to look at the Animal Trading Center and I was going to see if there's a good male. Because as much as I like our male, I think we are starting to have problems with inbreeding. So if I could get like a good young male. We'll hold off for a little bit, see if anyone new shows up. Wow, that's a very well-rated animal there. Which were you? You're adopted, okay. You're just very happy. Animal's hungry. Do we have a keeper coming to feed you? That's so hard to see my screen in this lighting. Zooming out that far did not help. Call keeper to habitat. Yeah, a bunch of my animals are hungry. Okay, there's a keeper. You gonna feed everyone? Please feed everyone. There we go. You're feeding everyone. Okay, cool. We're good. Everything's alright. Crisis averted. Okay, so now that our animals are being fed, what were we trying to do? Release 11 of any habitat species to the wild. Nope, don't inbreed. Nope. No, no, no. You know what? Here's the thing. I think I'm just going to sell him. There's just too many of these that he's related to at this point, and I think he's very fertile. He can do good things for the wild. It'll be fine, but I think we just need to get a new male so that my animals stop inbreeding with each other. Alright, so of the males, who's the best? Probably you. Send to zoo. Send you to the quarantine. Where's the quarantine? Where's the quarantine? It's not an invalid destination. You're just going to make me zoom in awkwardly. Thank you. And then for cheetahs, allegedly, you can have multiple males, but there aren't multiple males. Boot to a boot. So we'll just start there. I know you guys are hungry. Are you actually about to inbreed, or is that like the old warning? It's the old warning. Alright. Animals. You need to be released to the wild. I'm going to release all the males to keep on top of this stuff. Vet research, yay! Okay. Focus. We had babies! What's wrong with your habitat? What's going on? Social health, social group size is too large. Okay. Animals. Population, too big. Okay. Probably the older one is the one that, yeah, I adopted. And the other one is Marco. Marco's the one that is captive birth. Alright, well, can I release him? Is that not an option? Is he too young? He's a young adult. Should be releasable, right? Is he not releasable? Is there something different you need to do to release these guys? Eh. I feel like I'm doing this wrong. Okay. Zoo. Maybe we'll just get to the iguanas through here. They're not there. They're up here. Okay. Marco's the kid. We are going to... There we go. Release to wild from there. That's better. Okay. And then we need... breed more habitat animals. And increase education. Ooh, we need lions. Lions. Okay, well the lions are absolutely going over here because it's a Pride Rock situation, so we all know that lions belong on Pride Rock. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to make sure that there is staff entrance to this area. Okay, so there's the staff path. Okay, so what I'm going to want to do is, sorry, I'm like tilting my head because it is so sunny and I cannot see well. Don't understand why it's sunny here. Should not be this sunny right now. It's very cold. All right, paths. So we're going to not path. So I need to click on this. I need to turn it off. I need to edit track. Not that part of the track. Edit track over here. Delete that section of track. Barrier. And then we'll just go around here. Let's put the curving one on. It normally rains here a lot, actually. I live in the Pacific Northwest now, which is a place that is normally very rainy, but apparently not today, which, again, normally I'd be happy about, except right now, because it means that I can't see my game. I don't know what this is. We're going to delete that. Okay, so now that we have that, we're going to click on this. We're going to edit it. And then I'm going to see. We're going to click on this. We're going to edit it. It can bring you back around. This is very hard to edit. No, other way. Come on. Darn you. There we go. Oh, is it too close to the fence? All right. Okay. So my husband's done eating, but I will finish, or done watching the thing, so I can eat, but I want to finish this first. So we're going to move this out, and then I actually going to send him a message so he knows. Okay. Give me 10. There we go. You guys obviously needed that narrated for you. Okay. Anyway. We're done. That's done. Back here. Nope. Here. Edit track. Obstructed. What are you obstructed by? Is it just like the trees? Okay. Let's maybe tilt that one a little bit less. Then we'll make a second one. Is it the tree? I feel like it is the tree. Okay. Exit. And then we'll move this tree because apparently you guys are not equipped for trees. Edit. There we go. Can you start going down again, actually? Yes. Raise up. E. Maybe I need to raise it up from here. Start here. Up. A little bit of a different angle? No? No. Apparently that one does not go up. Apparently it doesn't go anymore at all. You fit there like 2 seconds ago. Undo, undo. Up. Okay. Track limits exceeded. I don't know what that means. Do I just need to have this like very precisely fenced? If I don't have this at angle snap, is that better? No? Erg. If you mean the kind of football that you mean, it's Dortmund. But the kind of football that I meant, it's like one of the American college teams, which I doubt you are as well versed in. Okay. Move. Okay. Come on. Okay. Enter. Escape. Nope, not that. I really like all the freedom to build in this game, but the controls could use some love. I'm just gonna throw that out there. No, don't. Goodness gracious. Oh, you like both versions of football? Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry for assuming then. Yeah, he was watching the Michigan-Ohio game, I believe. Okay, we're just gonna go high because apparently that's the only way this is gonna let me actually do this. Whoop. It's like a roller coaster. I feel like it's not the way this is supposed to go. Come on, this is not that hard. I say. Well, it clearly is that hard. Alright, let's make this higher. Will you let me? No? Okay. Raise that up. You won't let me raise that up. Okay. That's right, I remember this. Raise that up. Make it go that way. Raise that up. Make it go over here. No? Make it go down. I don't understand why this has to be so difficult for everyone involved. Okay, go down. I feel like the paths could have been done a bit better in this game. Yeah. I mean, I actually don't do too terribly with like normal paths, but I really struggle with the tram path, which I don't know if there's actually any inherently more difficult about the tram path than any of the other paths in this game, but they get to me a lot more, so I don't know. Alright, we're gonna delete this. Nope, not that. Undo, come back. We're gonna click on this one, and then we're gonna undo. Yeah, these are very strange because it's like if you left click, it creates more path, which is a very strange building mechanic. Okay, and then we're gonna make you go up. Okay. Nope, up, come on. Go, over. Alright, now we're gonna come over here. And this one, maybe make you a little bit shorter, no? Okay, it's gonna actually... Come on. Please play nice. Please. Please pretend like you're at least considering connecting with the rest of this. Okay. Up. Curve. You gonna come over here? Track limits exceeded. Don't know what that means. Gosh. This is not doing its best. Okay. Click. Edit. I'm gonna edit this one. I'm gonna edit this one. And have you go down this way. Have you go down. And we're gonna add another segment. Ha! It's a miracle. Okay, we're gonna exit this before I touch anything else. And turn that back on. Open, open, there we go. Everything's good. Okay, and then we're going to add into the barrier, we're going to add just like a normal habitat gate. On the other side, there we go, normal habitat gate. So this is now a habitat, a ridiculously huge habitat for the lions. So, animal trading. She's a very fertile lion. Okay. She's a very tiny lion, though. What a tiny lion. I don't know. Maybe I should just get like a more neutral one. She's kind of neutral in everything, and she's considerably cheaper than the others. And then I can just kind of wait until I can get a male. Alright. No, it's a valid destination. You're just going to make me zoom in. Okay. Are you guys still hungry? I told the keeper to come feed you. There's like too many of you? There shouldn't be. It should be alright. And zoo, animal trading, fresh list. Oh. Alright. Well, I was gonna get my lions, but there aren't more to get, so at least for now. So yeah, I think I'm actually gonna probably leave it here for now because I'm very hungry, and so are my springbuck. But thank you so much. I had a lot of fun playing with you. I appreciate you joining, and yeah, I might stream again this weekend. Not totally sure what my plan is, but yeah, it's nice meeting you. If you have anything in particular you'd like to see me do next time, let me know. You as well. Have a great evening. I hope all of your uni stuff is going well, studying and everything. And yeah. Alright. Bye. How do I stop a stream? Hold on. Totally got this.